friends, families, and the graduates of the class of 2026. As principal of YWCP, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome all of you to today's ceremony. At this time, I ask that you all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the YWCP Creed, led by seniors Kiamani McFadden and Anaya Weirin.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
How everybody doing tonight? Okay, so I'm going to be saying the creed today. I am a leader of integrity. I can be trusted to be honest with myself and others. I am a leader of ethics. I consider the impact of my decisions on my school and my community. I am a leader of responsibility. I can be counted on to finish what I start and to keep my commitments. I am a leader of community. I can inspire and collaborate with others. I am college bound. Each day I consider how I act today will impact my future. I am a leader. I am YWCP.
Thank you, Kiamani and Anaya. You may be seated. Again, friends, families, faculty, board members, and graduates, welcome. Today is a day that so many of you have been waiting for, and I am honored to stand here before all of you as we celebrate the class of 2026. In my time here at YWCP, this class might have been the one that gave us the most stress. The plethora of ideas, the constant add-ons, the list of excuses, the last-minute handing in of work, this group gave us a run for our money. And parents, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. The class of 2026 had me banging my head on the desk a couple weeks ago, literally hitting my head on the desk to where Ipiana ran to Sullivan and said, "I think Dr. Weber's crashing out." I was, Ipiana. I really was. And it was because I knew how capable that this group was. I knew they had it in them to do what they needed to do and to do it successfully. But they wanted to take the long way to get there and the hard way to get there. But I knew this group was strong enough to turn in their work. So getting this group here, a little bit of a journey. But regardless of all the stress and getting them to the finish line, this group is also caring, compassionate, driven, funny, willing, and can easily put a smile on your face. For all the times they've stressed us out, they also brought us joy. While tonight is about celebrating accomplishments of the class of 2026, we also want to celebrate the life of one of our own. As most of you know, the class of 2026 experienced tragedy this year when Janiyah Johnson lost her battle to cancer. We are honored to have the Johnson family here with us tonight to finish what Janiyah started. Tonight, we remember Janiyah. Her presence is with us tonight and always. We kept her seat safe so she could be with us to celebrate and have her moment with her classmates. Her cap and gown lay on the seat as a symbol of all that she's accomplished. Through it all, Janiyah was a bright light of this senior class. She always had a smile on her face. We can learn a lot from her resilience, her drive, her positivity, and her fight. Until the end, Janiyah never gave up on life, and she never gave up on school. Talking to Mom last summer, all Janiyah wanted to do was finish school. She wanted to walk this stage tonight, to be here with her friends that she grew up with. While the pain is still raw for all of us, the class of 2026 handled this spring with grace. I am so proud of the way this class showed up for each other through tragedy. I am so proud of all they wanted to do to keep Janiah's name on everybody's mind. And seniors, no matter where life takes you, you'll never forget Janiah. You'll never forget this school year. You'll never forget the feelings that you experienced, but I hope you remember the fight that Janiah had in her every day and use that to fuel your futures. Later in our program, we will present the Johnson family with Janiah's diploma, a moment I know means so much to this family and everyone in this room. Whew. Through all the ups and downs of high school, the class of 2026, they accomplished a lot. This group has collectively earned over $250,000 in financial aid and scholarships for their next years. Through all of their hard work, including intensive college fairs, local tours, an overnight college tour, they've paved an incredible path forward. So this fall, 12 of our graduates will attend four-year universities with generous financial aid offers. 24 of our graduates have been accepted into two-year colleges to continue their higher education journey. And we just want to recognize a couple standout here. So Alana Hall, Ella Rawson, Selma Rajid, they received the MEL's Community College giveaway basket packed with over 100 essential items to launch their on-campus college lives. Anaya Weirin is the recipient of the 2026 MCC Dr. Alice H. Young Award through the Iota Gamma Buell Scholarship Opportunity. Brianna Warney and Kiamani McFadden earned life-changing full scholarships through the Higher Education Opportunity Program to attend Ithaca College and Canisius College. Selma Rajid, Danica Robinson, Tiaja Britt, and Mariana Gibson all have been awarded the SUNY Educational Opportunity Program Award, securing full tuition scholarships and support at both MCC and SUNY Brockport. All of these scholarship recipients will head to their respective campuses early this summer to participate in a 3 to 5 week summer bridge college transition program. We also celebrate Shuli Bryant and Rihanna Drumgool, who are entering prestigious C-STEP STEM programs. As STEM and health majors, they will engage in a full-funded research, internships, and community opportunities. In other accolades, Rihanna Drumgool won an individual sectional championship in the 100-meter dash this winter, a first for YWCP. She also represented YWCP this spring for the second time at the New York State Track Championships and was the only female runner from Section 5 in all of Class C to attend this meet. And she is now the 5th fastest runner in all of New York. Giselle Strong became the first basketball player at YWCP to score over 1,000 points, setting the bar for basketball players in the future. The class of 2026 has already accomplished so much, and we can't wait to see what else they do. Now, we know that graduation is a time of reflection and a time to look forward to whatever is next. There are moments through your life where that you'll never forget, and while you block out much of high school, I'm sure you will, there's lessons you've learned and times you've experienced that are going to stick with you forever. Whether that's dodgeball with Delgado, math with Mistrella, a science experiment with Miss Phelps, a history film with Miss Moore, seeing the yearbook for first time with Miss Craig, one-on-one time with Miss Kahn, Jardis's use of a leaf blower to teach you about the trades back in 9th grade, a good cry in the GWC, or a life lecture with Pascarella, these moments will be the ones you look back on and smile. You've spent the last 13 years in school to get to this moment tonight. What you do with the next 60 or more, it's in your hands. I encourage you to dream big, to chase every passion and opportunity that comes your way. Don't ever give up on anything. Persevere even when it gets hard. What you do in the hard moments, it defines you, and it stays with you through it all. Don't ever walk away from something to teach someone else a lesson. Walk away because you learned one. Understand your own worth. The most powerful move you can make in life is controlling and choosing your own peace. Class of 2026, thank you for being you. Thank you for persevering through everything. Thank you for making us laugh. Thank you for making us all have a little more gray hair. As you leave YWCP today, please know you will always have a place in our heart and you will always have a chance to come back home. I wish you the best of luck on your next adventures. Please know YWC is proud to be a part of your journey. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage our senior speaker, Shalee Bryant.
Good evening, faculty, families, friends, and of course the class of 2026. My name is Shalee Bryant, and I am honored to be sharing this moment with you all today. To start off with the young woman of the hour, my class, this moment today is entirely yours. I could speak about the 1159 assignments, the memories, or even the senioritis that the majority of us definitely had. But that would be focusing on only surface level. All of our journeys have been different and challenging in so many ways. Many of us may have felt alone this year, doubted and overlooked, but no matter what your grades or personal life looked like, you made it here. The day you've been waiting for, the beginning of the next chapter in your life. Graduates, give yourselves a round of applause. I would be remiss to not thank the woman who has taken every step with me. To my mother, I know you hate sitting through these long speeches, so I promise to make this one short and sweet. Our relationship for these past few years has not been easy. As your only daughter, an attitude was definitely present 99% of the time, but you are the reason I am standing here today. Thank you for pushing me to be better. Thank you for putting me in a position to never have to deal with the mistakes you made at my age. Thank you for staying with me while I blossomed into this beautiful young woman. This is it. Your baby girl is finally here, but this diploma is definitely coming with me. To my dad, almost 6 years ago, I had the opportunity to speak on a platform like this, only the platform was much bigger. You always knew I was destined for greatness, and even though I wasn't able to speak while saying my final goodbyes to you, today this one is for you. Thank you for everything you taught me in our time together. Even though our relationship wasn't perfect, it was ours. As your only daughter, you would say I'm gonna take care of you when I got older, but now it's the opposite. I know that every day since July 30 of 2020, you have been taking care of me by watching over me, and I couldn't thank you more. My brothers, my built-in best friends, we may have our ups and downs, but just know I love you guys the most. Even though you all may act nonchalant, I better see y'all crying in a few minutes. To my bonus parents, Keisha, wherever you are, thank you for housing me, feeding me, and so much more. And don't worry, I'll still be over there this summer. To my friends, Sanaya, Tiaja, Akila, Giselle, who else? Talia, I love all y'all. NIE, C4, shout out to y'all. Y'all held it down for me this senior year. I couldn't do without y'all. To our teachers and staff, we know these past few years have been roller coasters, but we appreciate the ones who have truly been in our corners. Whether it's behind the scenes or in ways we have witnessed ourselves, throughout our journeys, you have listened to our academic struggles, friendship problems, at-home issues, and so much more. You all double as therapists at times. Thank you for those who made a lasting impact in our lives. Now, back to my class. Although you have grown individually and learned many lessons that shaped you into the person you are today, we have also grown as a community. It wasn't until a few months ago that I was finally able to step out of my fixed reality and recognize something real. We are each other's support system. We are what makes one another better. No matter who is sitting next to you, we have all made an impact on each other in some way. The petty grudges, arguments, makeups, and breakups are all now behind us because today we share one thing in common: Young Women's College Prep alumni. Life is too short to worry about the wrong things. This is a sisterhood. Sisters argue, cry to each other, share food, laugh, and grow together. And as an only daughter biologically, I am grateful to say I am walking out of here today, I have sisters. Sisters who will do great things. Whether it's college, trade, or still figuring it out, we will accomplish our goals. Remember to never let doubt stop you and keep a village behind you. Congratulations, class of 2026, we made it. It is now my honor to introduce the teacher speaker for the class of 2026, Ms. Jardis.
Good evening to our families, faculty, staff, honored guests, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I feel like you're all about to time me like I timed you for your participation in government presentation, so here we go. Class of 2026, tonight is a celebration of everything that brought you to this moment, and thank you for giving me the honor to address you this evening. For some of you, your journey at Young Women's College Prep began in 7th grade. You grew up in these hallways. You navigated middle school awkwardness, high school challenges, changing friendships, and all the moments in between. Others joined us here at YWCP at the start of high school, in 9th grade, stepping in as freshmen, ready to find your place and discover who you wanted to become. And some of you arrived in 11th grade, or even this year. You walked into a school where relationships had already been formed and traditions had already been established. Yet you found your place. You added your voice, and you reminded us that belonging isn't determined by how long you've been somewhere, but by the impact you make while you're there. No matter when you arrived, you stand here tonight as one class ready for whatever comes next. And what comes next will look different for each of you. Some of you are heading to 4-year colleges, some to 2-year colleges. Some will attend trade schools and build careers through skill, craftsmanship, and dedication. Some have chosen military service, committing yourselves to something greater than yourself. Each path, though, requires courage. Each path deserves respect. And each path has the power to lead to a meaningful and successful life. As you leave this place, I want to share with you a few truths that I hope that you carry with you. The first is this: dreams can be deferred. Sometimes life doesn't unfold according to the timeline you've planned. The acceptance letter didn't come. The opportunity falls through. The job isn't offered. The relationship ends. The plan changes. When that happens, remember this: a dream deferred is not a dream denied. A delay does not mean defeat. It may mean you need more preparation. It may mean another opportunity is waiting for you. It may mean life is teaching you something that you couldn't have learned any other way. Don't let temporary setbacks convince you to permanently give up on what matters to you. The second truth is this: there are no sidelines in life. You cannot sit back and wait for someone else to create the life you want. You cannot wait for confidence to magically appear before taking a chance. You cannot wait for the perfect moment to speak up, apply for the job, ask the question, have the courage to start over, or chase the dream. You have to get in the game, even when you're nervous, even when you're uncertain, even when you're afraid. Because growth happens through participation, not observation. And that leads me to my last truth: you cannot wait for change to come. The world will change. Your circumstances will change. You will change. You already have. Be willing to take the first step. Be willing to adapt. Be willing to choose courage over comfort. Because there is another reality we all must accept. There is no rewind button in life. You cannot go back and retake every test, undo every mistake, or relive every missed opportunity. You won't always say the right thing. You won't always make the perfect choice. But dwelling on what you should have done steals you of your ability to shape what you can do next. Learn from your mistakes. Apologize when necessary. Forgive yourself when needed, and keep moving forward. Class of 2026, as graduates, you have learned the value of sisterhood. perseverance, and lifting one another up. You know how to lead with both strength and compassion. You know how to advocate for yourselves and for others. The world you are entering needs exactly that. It needs your voices, your ideas, your courage, your kindness. So take the next step, even if it's one you didn't originally plan, even if the road does not look finished. Remember that dreams delayed are still worth pursuing. Don't wait on the sidelines for life to happen. Don't wait for change. Be a part of creating it. And don't waste time wishing for a rewind button. Class of 2026, we are proud of who you are today and even more excited for who you still become. Now go forward with courage, embrace the revisions of life, and write a story that is authentically your own. Congratulations, graduates. It is now my extreme honor to invite to the stage the 2026 Woman of Distinction, Salma Rajid.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Salma Rajid, and I'd like to express my gratitude to God for granting me the capability of standing here before all of you all today. I can't help but recognize that this moment is the outcome of perseverance, discipline, resilience, and the support of those who helped us along this journey. Before I progress, I'd like to honor Jonaya Johnson. She was always a beacon and light for me, even when we were younger. Her drive and determination are truly admirable. Jonaya, you are loved. We miss you so much, and I'll cherish our moments forever. This isn't a moment of looking back, but forward. The future holds endless possibilities. No matter where you go, what path you choose to go down, turn your dreams into a reality. The world is your oyster, so make sure you go and live it. The older I get, the more I realize that we hardly remember our accomplishments and how hard we worked to get here. No matter if you loved or hated your high school experience, we all shared precious moments in the same building. Whether it was stifling a laugh while the teacher was talking, or playing Uno in study hall and getting absolutely no work done. No matter, we all live those moments together, and no matter where we go in life, I know each and every one of you all will strive for greatness. I wanted to take a moment and reflect on the smaller milestones we surpassed. We went from learning how to ride a bike with training wheels to without. We went from reading picture books to chapter books. We went from waiting for the bell to ring to waiting for your name to be called to receive your diploma. And this shows that all we wanted to do was grow up. And suddenly, college applications were due, FAFSA was supposed to be submitted, and accumulated stress progressed. Our senior year was the fastest. We never got to go to the volleyball games because we were prioritizing other things, which were important as well, but we were so caught up in the chaos, we didn't truly enjoy the little moments of our senior year. If it's anything that I leave you with all today, it should be that we should stop and take a moment and take in everything around us, because we are constantly waiting for things to end, constantly overlooking the little moments, and the only thing that slips away and doesn't come back is time. So don't take that for granted. Each and every one of us had to reach rock bottom to get back on track. Each of us had faced our own battles, and we've paved our own path, created a story to define it, whether it was a personal matter, academic, or something entirely different. That makes us resilient, because we didn't let our circumstances define our story and the path that we're taking. We've turned those obstacles into a reality. We all come from different backgrounds, places, and faiths, But today, we stand here united, taking those differences that divide us into one. Today is not only my achievement, it belongs to everyone who helped support me along the way. I'd like to thank Dr. Weber and my teachers for all your support and dedication for teaching me throughout my time at YWCP. Thank you for paving the way for our future. I'll miss being a Lady Griffin. To Ms. Jardis, I'd like to thank you for your unyielding support and unshameful sarcasm, which lit a tense moment even when it was hard. To my friends, Danica, Anaya, Rihanna, Kiamani, and Shay, I'd like to thank you all for all the jokes and meaningful moments, for making high school a little more bearable. And finally, to my family, thank you for believing in me when I doubted myself. I wouldn't be standing here without your support and encouragement. But before I'd like to wrap up, thank you to my biggest supporter, Miss Make It Happen, and she is my beautiful Moroccan mom. Mom, can you please stand so I can honor you? I appreciate everything that you've done for me. Your sacrifices and encouragement do not go unnoticed. Your love and devotion gave me the strength to keep going. هذه ماشي النجاح ديالي، هذه النجاح ديالك أنت يا ماشيغي. شكراً بزاف. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Like Girl Meets World said, I feel all right. I'm gonna take on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Selma. I hope everyone leaves a little more inspired tonight after all the words you've heard. Students, families, friends, it's now the time you've been waiting for. Before we begin, I do ask that the audience be respectful of each student as they cross the stage so that all names can be heard and all students can be seen. We ask that you please do not crowd the aisles and leave room for the graduates to make it back to their seats. Please do not applaud over the reading of graduates' names. Their families and friends have waited 18 years for this once-in-a-lifetime moment, and everyone's name deserves to be heard. It is with great pride that I present to you the class of 2026 of YWCP. This class has satisfactorily met all of the requirements set forth by the New York State Education Department and the Young Women's College Prep Charter School Board of Trustees. It is with great pleasure, therefore, that I present the awarding of the diplomas to the qualified members of the class of 2026.
Good evening. Our first diploma of the night is awarded to Jonaya Johnson. It is our distinct honor to present Jonaya's family with her diploma. Thank you for accepting this on her behalf.
There you go.
Imani Monet Barron. Ari Beniquez. Shiley Annette Benjamin Lozada. Ariana Lee Bermudez. Sanaya Marie Blue. Tiaja Sanaya Raven Britt. Damaris Brooks Burgos. Evelyn Michelle Brown. Shali Taisha Bryant. Talia Rose Chandler. Alicia Janelle Ariana Clark. Rihanna Melody Drumgool. Akila Lakora Dunihai. Desiree Brianne Foster. Shalishka F. Fuentes Dones. Damariana Gibson. Ariana Grant. Alana Serenity Hall. Nayla Sharonda Hall. Destiny Hockaday. Amari Erica LaQuasia Johnson. Shayana Lee. Denny Ray Lowasser. Makayla I. Mathis. Kiamani Nigeria McFadden. Abrar Mohammed. Kishana Morrison Cook. Mia Nayara Pina Abreu. Sanaya Marie Poole. Salma Rajid. Ella Marie Rawson. Danica Makita Robertson. Yasmin Saleh. Sanai Seimani Scott. Sharmia May Seaman. Lourdes Isabella Sneed. Olivia Chiari Spate. Giselle N. Strong. Sophia Tareke. Mariah I. Valiant Ingram. Anais Victoria Vasquez. Serenity Lizette Vasquez. I don't know. Brianna Hilda Warney. Anaya Najee Waring. Cache Mattia Williams. Our final graduate of the evening is Ipiana S. Williams.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, Young Women's College Prep Charter School, and upon the authority vested in me by the state of New York, I do hereby confer the secondary school diploma upon the qualified members of the class of 2026. Class of 2026, while you may have your diploma in hand, there's still one thing we need to do. Class of 2026, please rise and prepare your tassels. It is now time to move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2026. You are now officially graduates of YWCP. everybody for joining us tonight while we celebrated this amazing class of senior students.